Hey. All right, y'all. So I know it's been some time, and I know you're like, has she been MIA? Did she lie to us? Is she really on this journey? I am. A lot has been going on um, over the past few weeks, over the past month or two. And so it's been a little bit of time since I made a video. I actually made a video like this past weekend, and I tried to upload it, like record it through the YouTube um, server thing, and it like deleted. So that was like a 20-minute video that went to nothing. So I decided to just videotape from my computer. So this isn't going to be anything super fantastical, just kind of like an update. So, little background. I made my first video like January 24th of this year, and I was saying, I wanted to go on a complete lifestyle change, and I wanted to lose weight because I'm currently 25 years old, but at 25 I weigh a lot, and I still weigh a lot, and I'm not quite comfortable saying how much I weigh right now, even though I know that I've lost a significant amount of weight since January, and I know that I'll be losing a lot more. It's just kind of like a thing. I'm sure once I lose some more weight, I'll be like, hey, guess what? I weigh this. But right now, just know that on a 5'3" frame, with relatively small hands and small feet, um, and at 25 years old, I shouldn't weigh what I weigh. So it was definitely time for me to make some changes. So I started with just eating better, because you'll learn that um, most of losing weight is because of your diet. The exercise is important, but you got to eat different. You got to change your lifestyle that way first, because there's no point to just continue to eat the foods that you're eating and work out. It's like the craziest thing ever. Nothing's really going to change. You're not going to really get any results. You might lose a few pounds, but the things that are happening to your body internally are never going to be right, because you're still stuffing yourself with those fatty, salty, greasy foods that aren't good for you. So, um, you got to make that change. And I was able to make that change. I understand that, it takes 21 days to break a habit. And so I just started to eat better. And I never really saw myself eating badly. It was just I sometimes would have bad options. I would buy my food out a lot because I work really long hours, and I didn't feel like cooking when I got home. And so you just have to reprogram your life and take the time out to cook in abundance. I don't actually meal prep per se. I will try to cook enough food for 2.5, 3 days, but I'm not like a serious meal prepper. And you can choose to do that or not. It's discipline. So people who meal prep like for an entire week, they already have that food ready, and rather than being tempted to go to a restaurant on their way home or something like that, or order food while they're at work, they already have it. Well, I don't prep for a week. I'll prep for a few days, and I'm okay with that, because even though I work long hours, I still have a really open schedule where like on Tuesdays and Thursdays I don't work now. I can just cook for the rest of that time and be okay. So big things that I've changed eating wise is no fried foods, because I am too lazy to fry food. I won't make it. I also try my hardest not to eat out in the streets anymore, especially because more than anything I'm broke. So I try to be very diligent about cooking food at home. It's just so much cheaper, so much healthier, and you can make it taste the way you want. I try to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at the same times. Typically, when I do go to work, I do take breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I'm there until like 8 o'clock at night. So I pretty much am just in my office at that time, and I'll take all 3 meals. I had to up my water intake. I'm not someone who drinks a gallon of water a day. If that's something you're into, that's cool. But I've learned that you drink as much water as you sweat out. I work out about 5 days a week. So, you know, and it's only for like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm not like in the gym, like living in the gym and carrying around a gallon of water like some of the guys and women who are in the gym more consistent than myself. So I definitely do try to drink a liter, if not a little bit more than a liter. And I have various water bottles. I'm kind of like, if the packaging is cool, I'm more prone to drink the water. I don't buy bottled water like the small ones. I get gallons of water because the water here is gross in South Carolina, where I'm from, where I'm living. 'Cause I'm not from here. So I'll buy like the 88-cent gallons of water and I'll just pour it on my own. And that's just my thing. At some point, I probably should just invest in like a sparkling springs like machine that has like the 5-gallon thing on it. And that may be something I may decide to invest in at some point. But right now, I just go get the gallons of water. And I typically can go through about 2 or 3 of those in a week. So that's good. I need to up it up a little more though. So just changing the way you eat. For a while, I was working out at home, and I did get really good results from that. I started out doing Shanti's T25, but after a while, it gets very repetitive. You find that you are into it at first, and then you have to go and do one program for 5 weeks, 6 days a week. And that becomes annoying. You find that you aren't pushing yourself as hard. You're not sweating as much. You're just not in it. So I started doing my own little workouts at home. This is my spare bedroom that I'm in. And so I would do workouts. I went and bought this thing from Walmart. I couldn't find a kettlebell, so I just bought a barbell weight and do workouts with that. Try to work on doing burpees. They're not the most efficient at this point. I'm still a lot heavy. Squats, lunges, just trying to get myself together. But recently, this past weekend, I decided to bite the bullet and join a gym. So I ended up joining Gold's Gym, which is literally like a mile away from my house. I live right off the highway, so I just jump on the highway, and the first exit off, I'm at the gym. It's like $30 a month. It seems like a lot, but the other day on Instagram, I posted something that said, I would much rather pay for preventative care, such as a personal trainer, such as $30 a month for a gym membership, than pay hundreds or thousands of dollars down the line of hospital bills because of stuff that I could have taken care of at 25. So sometimes you just have to make sacrifices. That means that, I'm not going to go out and have dinner or whatever with friends. That's cool. I'm not doing it right now anyway. Again, I'm broke. But I will make that sacrifice for myself because it's something that's important to me. So I got a gym membership. And before I left, after signing up, I was very curious as to how much I weighed. I last was weighed about 2 months ago when I went to the doctor for a checkup, and she was like, you definitely need to drop some weight. She was like, ideally, I would say start out. She was like, lose about 50 pounds. It'll make a world of difference in your life. And from that moment on, I was like, she's right. I do need to do that. So when I got there, I couldn't tell that I had lost weight, really. I knew that some of my clothes fit just a smidge different than they had. I knew that, my back didn't hurt anymore, or it slowly wasn't hurting. I knew that I could walk distances now and not be in pain. But I didn't really think that, I had lost like this grand number. Like if I had lost like 5 or 8 pounds, I would have been like ecstatic. So I told the guy how much I weighed before previously from the doctor, and he was like, that's a lot of weight for you. And I said, I know, that's why I'm trying to work toward getting it off. And he was like, well, get on the scale. So I got on the scale, and he was like, I can tell you right now, you don't weigh what you weighed. And I literally asked him, I said, well, could the doctor's scale have been off? And he was like, no, you just lost a lot of weight. And I was like, what's a lot? And he was like, you've lost over 20 pounds. And based on my understanding, I've lost somewhere between like 22 and 24 pounds. And that was in a matter of like a month and a half, 2 months. So I didn't see it. I didn't know it. I couldn't tell. Just small things. Like, you can't look at yourself every day and be like, oh, I've lost weight. It's really hard to tell. But I've lost about 22, 24 pounds in the past month and a half, 2 months. And I'm really proud of myself. And hopefully you guys are still doing it. I appreciate all the support, all the really nice comments, all the messages, the subscribers. I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. I still don't have like 100,000 followers or even 100 at this point, and I'm okay with that. Or subscribers, I should say. And I'm okay with that. But it's really cool to see, just like in a matter of a couple weeks, my numbers increase. And I definitely want to make sure that I continue to put up videos that let you guys know that I am still doing the damn thing. So I just recently signed up for personal training, and I had my first personal training workout today, and it was crazy. My trainer is a 56-year-old gentleman who has arms the size of my thighs, and he's so big he stands like this, like he walks like this. But he's super, super nice, super supportive. It's kind of cool to have like a personal trainer. Like, I feel kind of important right now. And so he's working with me. Today was the first day, so he kind of just wanted to assess where I was. And had me doing squats and lunges, and my thighs were burning. These thighs are burning, y'all. But I enjoyed it. I think he wanted me to complain, but what am I complaining for? I signed up for this, so I'm gonna do what I have to do. So I'll be meeting with him once a week for a little while until I get comfortable being on my own to kind of shed this weight. And you never realize how much more calories you can burn in a short amount of time when you're doing strength training versus when you're doing cardio. So if you are working out diligently and you want to know the calories you're burning, because sometimes it's important to know the calories you're burning, I would definitely say that you should invest in one of these puppies. Get you a Polar Watch and get the entire package. It comes with the watch and it comes with a heart rate monitor. And you put the heart rate monitor on right underneath like your breastbone. It stays on. It's super comfortable. You just have to adjust it as you want. And you have to wear the heart monitor. Without the heart monitor, you just have a pretty expensive watch. But I got mine relatively cheap for like $60 at Best Buy. It was on sale, so I got it. They're usually like upwards $80, $90. But it's a really great investment because sometimes you'll notice that the machines at gyms, they will have your heart rate is correct, but the calories you burn are wrong. I remember getting on treadmills and stuff and being on them for 45 minutes and it's saying you only burn like 200 calories. You might have, but chances are you probably burned a little bit more than that. This watch and the heart rate monitor work really great hand in hand. Just doing like 45 minutes of cardio, I burned like 461 calories, which I was, happy with. But today, during just my 30-minute session of personal training, I burned 400 and some odd calories. So it already lets me know that strength training, because I didn't do a lot of cardio, we did a lot of machine work and a lot of squats and lunges. So me carrying my own weight, bearing my own weight, burns more calories and more fat than traditional cardiovascular workout equipments. But it's good for someone who's heavy and still trying to work their way into things. So I'm just really, really happy with things. My personal trainer is like awesome. He's like, in 23 days, it takes 23 days for you to start seeing some things change. He said, and you've already lost 20 some odd pounds on your own in a matter of a few months. So with this and consistently going to the gym, I should definitely see more change. At this rate, I'm going to be at the gym at least 5 days a week. One of those days being my personal training day, and the rest of the time I'm just gonna do what I've learned on my own, and continue on this. I got a couple milestones ahead of me, so I'm going to Miami July 18th with my family for a week's vacation. So I gotta get small for that, or smaller for that. I just, I'm not trying to be like 100 pounds by that time. It's not gonna happen actually, but I really want to wear some maxi dresses and maxi skirts. I don't want to wear no Spanx underneath them because it's gonna be hot. So that's the goal right now, is for Miami to wear maxi dresses and maxi skirts, and not have my butt looking like there are two kids under there hitting each other in the face. That ain't cute. But then like a few days after we come back, it'll be my 26th birthday. And I just really want to start the next part of my life a lot healthier. I'm not saying that I want to be 150 pounds. Meh, I'm good on that one. And I know some people are like, well, why would you want to like stop yourself from being there? That's ideally not where I want to be. But I don't even remember ever being 150 pounds, like probably as a kid. But I know what I'm comfortable. I want to drop weight, and I want to be able to have a lifestyle, and I want to tone that weight up, because 180 pounds or 200 pounds of toned body looks better than 150 pounds, just 150 pounds. So, that's what I'm looking forward to and looking toward in my life. I'm really happy with where I am, and I know that y'all have been doing a phenomenal job as well. So please let me know what's going on with you and your journey. But it's just started, and I'm really happy. And it's not always about the physical. It's about the mental. You gotta get your mental game right, because if you're not mentally into it, physically nothing's going to change. So I'm going to continue to keep you guys abreast of things that are going on. I'm going to continue to let you know that I'm losing weight. I'm going to try to keep you motivated. I want you to keep me motivated with all your well wishes and your kind words. And we can do this. It's just fat, y'all. Like, fat ain't got nothing on me, okay? I am determined. And I think determination trumps fat and body any day of the week. So, again, I just wanted to check in, let y'all know I am still alive and well. I don't have my Ball State sweater on, even though I love that sweatshirt, but I do have on a Ball State t-shirt. So, I'm going to actually go for a walk now, and I will be talking to y'all real soon. Love ya!